started taking more care of myself, and I saw more and more of the reality of like what was going on around me. People got mad when I said no. When things weren't my responsibility, stopped getting done, then I said, no, I'm not dealing with this anymore. I got called names. I got yelled at. I remember one time I skipped a meeting and I was told that even though I had 102 temperature, I should have just joined and kept my camera off. And the wild part is that before I got sober and started caring about myself, I would have done that. And I would have been proud I did that. And to be honest, I probably would have expected other people to do that, because I'd been putting everyone else's needs before my own, and I thought that's what made me good, right? And when I stopped being that person for everyone, it got really lonely. And I realized that I'd loved the world so much, but I had forgotten how to love myself. Bell Hooks defines love as the will to extend oneself for the purpose of nurturing one's own or another's spiritual growth. And I forgot about that one's own part. I thought that my value was only connected to what I could do for other people. So I had to untangle myself from that belief system. Maybe they were right all along, and you just didn't listen. Maybe it took holding on to find clearer vision. When somebody tells you who they are, you best believe them. Seeing the best in everyone can outweigh your reason. Your love for the world can't cancel out your love for you. You can't do for others what you wouldn't do for you. You need to know, my love, that you got value, and if you don't, maybe your desire to be liked wasn't worth your reduction. Maybe these feelings you're trying to fight are leading to destruction. When someone makes you feel like you're not good, no, you can leave if you want to. You're not responsible for fixing anyone, no. You're only responsible for you. Your love for the world can't cancel out your love for you. You can't do for others what you wouldn't do for you. So need to know, my love, that you got value, and if you don't know, If you don't know, you got to choose yourself first. If you want to get what you deserve, let them call you selfish or greedy, too much or too needy. The alternative is worse. It's so much worse. It's so much worse. Your love for the world can't cancel out your love for you. You can't do for others what you wouldn't do for you. You need to know, my love, that you got value, and if you don't know, if you don't know, if you don't know, if you don't know, it's time you see your truth. Oh. I was trying to do everything because everyone else was hurting, and I didn't know what else to do. But I wasn't attending to my hurt. You know, in emergent strategy, Adrienne Marie Brown talks about the different signs that you might be in abusive relationship dynamics. And it can be movement or work or family or friendship or romantic. But you know, the first one is that you make agreements and you set boundaries and they get crossed or broken, or you can't hold the agreement or the boundaries yourself. And that really hit me because I kept saying I needed to find a different pace. I kept saying no. I kept taking on too much. But I didn't know how to hold those boundaries because I didn't think that I was worth it. I asked for help and people just kept saying I was so strong and that I was doing so much great work. And sometimes people got upset with me for picking boundaries, for placing boundaries, you know? And instead of upsetting people, I took the boundary down. You know, I was so worried about upsetting other people that I wouldn't hold my own boundaries, which then just ended up with me upsetting other people and upsetting myself. And so when I first wrote the song, the lyrics said, don't do for others what they wouldn't do for you. And then one day I messed up the line and I said, don't do for others what you wouldn't do for you. And I realized that that was actually it. That was a part. I don't do things for people because I expect them to do things back for me. I love big, I love hard, I'm gonna take care of people. But I realized I was doing for other people things I wouldn't do for myself. I was literally making better, healthier food for people who said they didn't have time to eat than I was making for myself. I was making sure that other people drank water, but I wasn't drinking water myself. And I needed to start giving love to myself. And so that's why I changed it. Don't do for others what you wouldn't do for you.